Hello, this is Jeremiah with Bull Ridge Plumbing. We are at 108 South Arp doing a dirty movie from some outside cleanouts. We're going to go ahead and start pulling you back. We are in cast iron. We're about 28 feet going to the inside. There is some roots or hair right there ahead of us. But we'll go ahead and start coming back, show you what we got. So as always, we're viewing this on a cell phone screen. We'll take this back to the office, review it on a computer screen to make sure we didn't miss anything out here in the field. Everything will end up on the report with the final findings. We got Mike on the handle today, running the camera while we got my beautiful voice to be annoyed with. I'm gonna send a shout out to TJ since he's sitting around the office, probably doing nothing. Gonna review this for us probably. Got some heavy scale in here. Right here wasn't real bad, but as we get back here further, we are gonna recommend that we have a descale and clean, at least on the inside portion of this line. Right there we have a slight offset. That's where we're transitioning, coming out of the foundation, jumping into these cleanouts here. Unfortunately, we are underwater here. Slight belly, but it is in the right direction. We're going to go ahead and come up the cleanout riser here, show you what we got, and then we'll see you back on the other side. And we're back. Now we are out at the city tap here. I'm not sure why my phone's not showing the correct footage, but the camera is. We're at about 70 feet out to the city tap here. Got a little bit of water dribbling off the camera. We're looking down into the city main. This is a clay tap, and we're going to go ahead and start pulling back. So anytime that you have clay, you will see offsets like we just seen there, and typically root intrusions, which we didn't see on this because I don't see any trees around, so fortunate there. Yeah, there was a little root growth on the left side there at that joint, but nothing that a root X won't handle. And then we jumped into SDR here, a little section of plastic, fairly short, so I assume it's a patch job. A little bit of scale buildup, but nothing to be too worried about. I'll go slightly faster. Yeah, perfect. Try to keep it steady. So we did have to put the big ball on coming back out, because as you've seen, as we were coming out of that other cleanout, we were underwater. That belly does continue for a ways in the line, as you will see coming up. Right here, that belly started just ahead of that joint. Right there, we're about a ½ inch, but it does start getting deeper here as we get closer to the outside clean out. A little bit of grease build up on the edges. Right there was that clean out, and then we're kind of dipping under because we're making an angle, and we're coming up the clean out riser here. We'll clean off the lens here. Cleaned off a little better there, Mike. Still got water on it. Alright, so we got the street, and then clean outs here. That one closest to the porch is the one that goes back into the house, and then the other one that's a little bit further, sorry, vice versa. The one that's closest to the house goes to the street. The one that's a little further out is the one that goes back inside the house. Thanks for watching.